Hi everybody, this is Daniel Chai here. We are at the back room of City Music. We are going to be talking about the Line 6 James Tyler Variax JTV69 and a bit about the Pod HD500X as well. I'm a session guitar player, and what I do is I do recordings and I back artists up for live shows and stuff like that. So as you can guess, being a session player, I need a lot of different guitars and different tools and sounds. So this really comes in handy because it's got really a lot of different guitars, different tunings, which I'll show in a while how I apply. And that really helps a lot because especially right now with, nowadays with airline restrictions when you travel, you can only bring 1 or 2 guitars. So with this, it really, really helps. For today, in terms of signal flow, we're running from the Variax to the Pod HD500X, going from the L6 link into the Line 6 stage source L2T speaker behind me. One of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm on tour with this wonderful artist called Stefanie Sun. And in her live shows, as you can imagine, there's songs that require different guitar tones, different tunings. And what I'll do today is I'll just demonstrate how I apply some of these tunings and different guitar tones to some of her songs, okay? So for example, there's 2 songs back to back. That one has a drop D tuning, and then one has a tuning that is basically like drop D tuning, but half tone up. So let me show you what I do. There are various online material, YouTube videos that show how you save the tunings and use Workbench, so I'm not going to go through that. So for now, I'm just going to tell you that I've saved some sounds inside here and here, different tunings, different sounds. Let me just run through how I use them, okay? So just for reference, this is your standard tuning. Okay, E, A, D, G, B, standard guitar tuning, right? Okay, so one of the songs requires a drop D, which from here goes to, okay, so it's D, A, D, G, B, E, okay, all right? And then right after that, the next song is actually the same thing. It's like a drop D tuning, but a half step up. So before I got the guitar, I used to frantically have to tune to change the tuning and then put a capo on just to get to the tuning. But right now what I've done is I've actually saved it. So just for reference again, listen again to what the tunings are. So this again is standard tuning. And then I go to the song for drop D tuning. And then I go to the next song, which has a drop D tuning, but everything is half a tone up, which is this. Again, as compared to this. So now I'm going to play you the examples that I've been talking about. The first one is a basic riff from the first song that is in drop D tuning. And then right after that, I'm going to switch to the other tuning that I've saved here, which is basically like drop D tuning, but half a tone up. Okay, here we go, the first riff. Okay, the second riff. Okay, let me also talk about how I use the magnetic pickups in conjunction with the modeling. Okay, so first of all, these pickups sound really, really good. At the beginning of the video, I was playing through basically the neck pickup here. It's very stratty, very creamy tone. Okay, but when I'm playing, actually, one thing I do is I do switch in and out of pickups all the time, either from here and from the models. And and I kind of know how they sound like, and what I do is actually I use them almost as if they are like different EQ settings. So let's say I'm doing like this is just this pickup right now, the humbucker. Okay, and then I might just go to the tally model. You hear the big difference, right? So it really works, basically. And I have to say, there's no latency. That is wonderful. I really feel as if I'm playing a tally, you know. And because the guitar is really well made, it makes me want to play. It makes me want to play well. Okay, so now let me talk about some of the sounds that I use for some of the shows that I do with the Paul HD 500X and some of the models on the Variax. Right now, I have a Lester model, the Les Paul, which is the bridge Les Paul, going through a tread plate amp, okay, in standard tuning. Okay, this is like a Linkin Park kind of tone. Okay. This is kind of like my basic solo tone, I guess. Spank model, the in-between position, which is basically like a Strat position 4, is it? The one with the neck and the middle pickup. And it's going through a clean sound, the solo 100 crunch, relatively clean, with some delay. Okay. For more information, check out the Line 6 website or CD Music's website to find out about updates, any stuff, anything that's pertaining to the James Tyler Variax JTV69 or the Pod HD 500X. Thanks for watching.